track number 9.
In Brazil, we would say Chopin.
If I in here in France, if I would have say very in the French way, I would say Chopin.
Our second instrumental with Daniel Nestico, amazing classical guitarist, and Wayne Caulfield from the UK. So this song has really gone worldwide. It's got people from all over the place. The idea with this one, so after hearing Daniel's version, and so he had the music for that one, and basically what I did, I got the music and just had a visual of the notes, not really the melody, but just more of a visual, I guess. And then I just come up with little ideas with like the key change where it goes to the E towards the end, and then throughout the song. And yeah, then that's how it come about.
I grew up as a shrapnel fan. You know, I love those shredders, those neoclassical shredders from the 80s. From the start with the intro of this song, it reminds me of the early Vinnie Moore albums. And he's a very special player for me, you know, he's one of my influences, so I couldn't be more grateful to have recorded a solo on this song, you know. I feel like actually this whole album, it's like an ode to everything I grew up listening to. This song, like, it's the neoclassical part.
Classical guitar, it is quite something else. Like, it's especially if you want to really play classical music the way it's supposed to, it really is, or flamenco, which I love both as well. But it is a specific thing. It's like it has so like the finger picking and all of those things. It's so different to play than an electric guitar. I agree.
Yes, it's a different vibe, and it's something that you have to focus all your life on it. You know.
Yeah,
you have to dedicate yourself just as much as electric. It's a different concept,
really
right?
Feels like a different instrument.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've said that a few times on the podcast. We've had other classical guitarists on, and like you said, it's like studying your rock guitar and classical guitar. It's totally different. I mean, the notes are the same, but the techniques and everything, you can't just pick it up like that and do it. You need to really study it. The production on this song, what you've done, you just made this song huge.
Yeah, yeah. I love this song. I'm a big fan of like the '80s neoclassical players like Vinnie Moore, Yngwie Malmsteen, and Jason Baker. And all. A big influence on me as a guitarist as well. This song, yes, with that great classical intro. Personally, it's also one of my favorites. I really love it. It's for that one, production-wise, I went with a very, very powerful sounding, try to really like take the neoclassical, rock and metal of that period and sort of update it to today, and make it sound very powerful, especially the contrast from, let's say, like the intro, the classical intro, and then when the electric comes in, and it creates that power effect. So great song, great. The way you've arranged it is amazing, and for sure for all the guitar fans, you're gonna really enjoy it. That's a really cool one to have. Solos are great song.
Yeah, Wayne's solo in that too. I love his solo. I mean, all the solos in your Phoenix, but Wayne's.
Oh yes, out of this world actually.
Yeah.
Super fast. It's impossible to duplicate.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, he was a perfect player for this song too, I'd say.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right, 2 to go. So we're up to track number 10. Another very special song. I mean, they're all special songs, but Stand Tall. So this one's featuring my daughter on vocals, Ebony, and Robin Ferguson on guitar, who from South Africa, who we've collaborated with a lot over the years. Now this is the other song, which I did have the riff back a long time ago. Probably one of the first Eclipse songs that we had, but this has changed completely from back then. I mean, it's only really that. That's it. The rest is all different. A very special song, but I'm sure, Phoenix, you got the ideas with this one as well.
Oh yes, as as you said, the riff catches us right away, right at the beginning. I love Ebony's vocals because she's an amazing singer, and it was great to work with her. And the way she sang it, it was so true to her, the message of the song, and it's special for me as well. So it's a song that I keep repeating, because it goes right, like we say here in Brazil, it presses the right buttons for me. And of course, Robin is an amazing guitar player with a great tone, and I couldn't be happier with the results of this song.
I mean, it's always on the videos. Your two solos are together, but they work really well.
Oh yes, yes. I love to share these solos with her. We've been having this experience with our collabs as well, and it's so cool. feel like we complement each other.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so with the vocal, the lyrics for this song, I know because Ebony, I guess that's why she really got into this song, because stand tall, like really standing for what you believe in, and because at the time, she was getting pressured about the getting vaccinated, not getting vaccinated, and blah blah blah. It's just like it was driving her nuts. So the lyrics really drove hard. Like I was saying, pushed all the right buttons. I mean, originally we had the vocal intro, but then we changed it to be that guitar intro, which I think the way you did it, Arnaud, come out fantastic.
The main riff that you talked about, I think that's a very catchy riff. But having that like all those like that guitar intro with the harmonies, it really brings that like we've talked about with you guys, it brings that Thin Lizzy kind of 70s vibe, like that's a bit of a different vibe again for the record. And I think it's gives a different dynamic to it. Yes, I think that this song is as you said, like the message and the vocals. I had a lot of work. I wanted to the vocals because I wanted to emphasize the message I felt, and we talked about it. You told me that the message here was key and important, and you can feel that. And so you also sing backing vocals on this song, and so they had a lot of vocal tracks to play with. And so the way I went, in the mix, and the way I panned the vocals, and trying to bring forward the message, which I think was great, for freedom and whatever. And I think that's one of the songs you can feel has the strength. It's a lot in the message. Perhaps the most special one. You will tell me if that's the case, but that's what I felt. That was into the message was quite engaging in that regard. So that's what I try to bring forward in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely, like saying that the message in this one, probably the lyrics that really come to heart with me was probably this one and Never Gone, which is pretty much all about saying about Eddie Van Halen's playing. It's never gone. It's always with us. It's in our hearts, in our soul. And then this one about standing tall, believing your message. So, yeah, it was really good. And actually, this is probably the first time I've wrote lyrics for an album as well. All right, now, the last song features a very special guest. So the song's called The Priest, Global Explosion. Arnaud, features you. So this is all about you, this song. Your riff, your solos.
Yes, the heaviest song on the album as well.
It had to be, of course, with me involved in writing it. No, but yeah. So originally, when you and I, Adam, talked about making this happen, we actually talked about doing this song, first as a guitar player. I think it was even before when we talked about doing the production. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, we did.
Yeah, I was thrilled, and because I'm first and foremost a guitar player. I'm mostly known for the productions that I do and my drum tracks, but I am first and foremost a guitar player. When you offered me to guest as a guitar player, I was super happy and excited about it. And so for this song, I didn't listen. I don't think I've listened to. I had listened to all the songs before I wrote it.
Yeah.
I kind of had an idea that we could have a song that would be slightly heavier than the rest, still sort of like fitting within the mold and the concept, but to bring sort of a hard edge into it. And I think it worked great. I had a lot of fun writing and recording it, and Phoenix did a great job with the solo, and you, Adam, had some very cool parts as well. So yes, this was a blast for sure, and I think a great ending to the album experience. An instrumental, powerful, with that big explosion that was your idea in the end, and great symbol, of how this album was made and produced. So yes, that was thrilled. I was really excited in the studio to work on that one.
Yeah, no, thank you for doing what you did.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And that pretty much wraps up the album. So overall, like I was saying at the start, I'm just so happy with the way it came out, and so glad that you produced it, mixed and mastered it. And Phoenix, all your solos are great, and songwriting. So it's just a perfect album for me. I love it.
For me too. From the friendship and the positive vibe. I'm great to have worked with such amazing humans as you guys, and it's the type of album that I've always wanted to play with. It's the type of project that it was my teenage dream, to be involved with. So it's a gift for me.
Yeah, same here. I'm so happy to have been able to produce the album and to contribute to it. Especially in the current times, to bring to have so much fun, on the project, and to sort of like be all over the world, right? Like, because we really had guests from everywhere, and I think that was
a explosion.
Yes, absolutely. And I think because that's what I remember. That's one of what you guys talked to me first when we started, and is to bring fun and positivity in the world with the rock power. And I think that basically got really achieved. The album, it sounds powerful, it sounds fun, it sounds, I think, also quite different because of the amount of different guests and players that are there, and it's a very complete record. It's quite unique, I think, as well. So I was just super thrilled and excited for everybody to listen to it.
Yeah, I think that was the thing. Like we pretty much said from the start, like we did want it to be unique and have that difference where it's not just an instrumental album. You do have your vocals in there, but not through the whole song. It's just those pre-choruses, choruses, sometimes just choruses, but just having that there, plus all the guest solo artists, guitar players, it just makes the album, really, really easy to listen to as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, it's like for everybody can find something that to like. There's a hook for everybody. Like if you're a guitar player, obviously you're gonna like the album because there's so much talent in there and so many great guitar works. But at the same time, you don't have to be a guitar player to like it. There, as you said, there's many choruses that are very catchy, and that makes it easy to listen to at the same time, which is always quite a challenge when you're making let's say a guitar-oriented album, to make it like wide enough, for a wide audience to be able to like it. I think that that was also achieved.
But I just want to say, yeah, thank you both once again for doing this and being part of the album.
Thank you for the opportunity, Adam. It was a big pleasure for me, and to collaborate with you and Phoenix and all the other great musicians, and just totally thrilled. So thank you for the opportunity.
No problem.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to be part of this project. Something that will keep with me forever.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Until next album.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
do it.
Well, we're nearly there. All the drum tracks are written, so it's a starter.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you again. So we're going to finish and have a listen to the last track of the album, The Priest. Hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you again, guys.
Well,
Cheers. Thank you.